Hi, Flosstube. I'm Carrie.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Sarah. And we are Three Trail Stitchers. We missed last week because my furnace went out on the coldest day of the month. It was like my furnace went out on Friday, a week ago Friday. And the next morning it was 9 degrees.
Was it really that cold?
Yeah, I didn't
Oh my
realize
gosh.
until I looked at I was like, gosh, it's so cold in here. Mom's like, well, it's 9 degrees outside.
I didn't realize it was that cold.
So, and I didn't have a furnace until like Thursday because they had to order a part. But luckily it warmed up. So it really wasn't bad. And Friday was the day it was supposed to be colder and it was fixed before then. So
Trying to adjust.
yeah. And then now the AC's out in my car.
It is not meant to have heating or air conditioning.
Because, you know,
Can't have both.
HVAC.
Can't have anything nice.
So, but I got this sweet new Dolly shirt.
It is pretty amazing.
Yeah, this is my favorite Dolly. Like my favorite picture of Dolly.
Yes, I
Like you have a favorite Elvis.
yes.
What's your favorite Elvis?
I like Jailhouse Rock Elvis.
I don't have my favorite Elvis. Mom's favorite Elvis, at least at one point, was Aloha from Hawaii, which I'm like, really? Like full
Yeah.
jumpsuit? Mine is 68 comeback special. Elvis. Anyway, that was beside the point. So this is a channel about Flosstube, not, or this is a channel about cross stitch. Not about Dolly Parton or about
Or
Elvis.
Elvis.
Sorry. I thought I had it all
Oh
done.
my gosh.
Crinkle for your weekly crinkles. Here's Sarah.
Yeah, all the crinkles are done.
All right, so welcome to this channel where we're just gonna annoy you and talk about random things. So yeah, other than my furnace being out, it's been an okay week. Sarah was on spring break. I'm on spring break this week.
I don't get spring break, so
I know it's sad.
it is
It's
sad.
really sad.
But yeah, so let's get into cross stitch. What order do we want to go in?
Well, let's do our usual order and I'll go last.
Because Sarah has all the things.
It's
Okay,
the Sara show today.
so I only have one fully, like, we're not fully finished, one finish. And it's this piece. This is from Stitchering, who I can't find online or anything anymore. So I don't know where to tell you to get it. But this is Captain Marvel. This is on Ada, like a piece of Ada that I bought from Amazon. It was like, you got 4 pieces this size for, I don't know, $10. And I really actually like it. So I did her on this sort of like spacey.
Yeah, it looks great on that.
And I really enjoyed it. Captain Marvel's like one of my top 5, if not top 2 favorite Marvel movies. So anyway, so that was my finish with Captain Marvel. It's just 14 count Ada.
Me.
Finish.
Okay, so I finished Dracula by the Little Stitcher.
Looks great.
My stained blood spatter fabric.
Yeah, but you barely even, yeah. By the
It's
time
just
it's
on the
like
edge.
finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you to my dogs. And then I did this little, it's on a dish towel. It's I don't know the name of the pattern, but it's just a little goat from Mama Witch cross stitch or Mama Witch X stitch. And
It's really cute.
yeah, so the bad thing about towels is the back is
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I mean, it's not terrible, but
Yeah.
I bought these little towels off Amazon. And I think it was like $10 for 2 towels. So
It's cute. It turned out really cute.
and that's it for my finishes.
All right, I have 5 finishes because I was on spring break. And actually some of these, I 1 or 2 of these I finished and we just didn't record last week. So that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Country Cottage, A Year in the Woods. This is the first one, the fox.
I love those.
And I did it on, I think it's either Stormy Night or Stormy Gray. It's Fabric Flare. And I'm going to do the other 2 winter ones on this.
It's so much bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah. So I was going to do like seasonal wall quilt thing, but someone said they might do a bell pull, seasonal bell pulls.
Yeah.
And then I worked on the first 2 of Tiny Modernist Halloween Spooktacular, which is a Crazy Annie's. I think it's an exclusive. So this is pattern 2, Hocus Pocus. And pattern 1,
I love that ghost.
I think it's called
Those
Boo.
are really
I don't know.
cute.
Yeah, they're very vintage. So I'm hoping to find like a small print vintagey fabric to make them into pillows. And then I finished Laurel Witch's the beekeeper gnome, and I made a change to the bee because the back stitch of the bee's wings was very intimidating to me.
I think they look good.
So I really like it. And then I added little bees to her cuffs. And then I finally started the first of the Lindy Stitches Bird Crush, the Stellar's J, and got him done. I'm not crazy about his eye, but it's a round backstitch eye. And I don't know.
That's hard to do.
So I may make it a little button. I
Hmm.
don't know.
That's a cute idea.
So
What'd you do them on? No, that was
Oh.
Stormy Gray.
that was Stormy Gray. This is Bridesmaid from Fabric Flare. This is Venetian Stone, and I can't remember if it's Swigert or Weichelt. It's one or the other. I got it from 123. And then this is just Fiddler's Cloth from Michaels. They're all 14s.
Fancy with all your finishes.
I'm saying.
So many finishes. You get a finish. All right, so we're moving on to whips. Cool whip. So I worked on two things. One was I got the wild hair to finish my second row of my fabulous women in history. And so
That
I
sounds so
finished
good.
the second row. It's kind of hard to show. 'cause it's really long.
Yeah.
So I basically just had Rosa Parks to finish, and so I finished her. And so I think I did her name. I had a moment where I was like, did I do that? And so the only thing is like this gray doesn't show up great, but you know what? Ain't getting changed now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you've definitely gone too far.
So now I
It's
have
fine.
one more row to do, and now it looks like I have plenty of room for the other row, whereas my cat just took Sarah's chair. Before, like I had mom count, she counted it for me to make sure I'd have room, and I think
You just have one row left.
yes.
Oh yeah, you have plenty of room.
So, but the bottom row I'm changing, and I love everybody in the comments, like your faith in my math skills. It's very kind, but I'm a librarian for a reason. But I think it's going to be fine. I'm going to start the bottom row with Anne Frank because she has the map in the corner. So I think it'll line up the same way as, because Eva Perone had something, the flag.
Oh, okay.
So I think it'll line up the same way. I'm replacing Eva Perone and
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe with Grace Hopper and Jane Goodall. So I think I'm just going to go by like their birth year, or I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll figure it out. So worked on that. This is on 14 count. It's like peaceful purple or lovely lavender, or something like that from 1, 2, 3 stitch. And I'm gonna put it back in here because otherwise I'll mess it up. All right. Oh, sorry, needle with thread. Okay, and then the other thing I worked on is my suffragette, and I'm almost done with the bottom half of her.
She's gonna look so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like her, but I got to this is the stupidest thing, but I got to this part where it's her sign,
My
and it's just this little area here, but it's white stitches, and I was just like, oh. So that's why I stopped and did finish this, and then did Captain Marvel, because I didn't want to stitch like 50 white stitches. So, but I'm going back to it tonight, and I'm just gonna work on it as long as I want, and then I'll do something else if I want. But I have really enjoyed it, and I love, like, there's lots of color changes, but it all comes together so well and looks pretty. So, and this is on Bridesmaid as well, Fabric Flare Bridesmaids.
Okay, this is, and I don't have the pattern with me, so I don't know the exact name of the hummingbird, but this is from Lindy Stitches Bird Crush Club, and it's on 14 count Garden Party.
I love that fabric.
I do too. It's
From
perfect.
He Stitch Me.
Yeah, really good.
That's my only whip
Really pretty.
outside my wheel box.
I like
Not
this green.
Halloween. Yeah, I like the color. The only bad thing is like the white flowers don't show up very
I think
well.
when you're close, like when you see it in person, they do, but yeah, but you could always.
I could backstitch them. Am I
Yeah.
going to? No, probably not. But It didn't show this.
I really
thought
do
it
like
would.
that fabric. I have that fabric. I should
Yeah,
do
I
something on
like it. It's one of my favorites. Well,
I
that's it
should
for
do
me.
something on that
I
fabric.
don't have any whips. I'm getting ready to start something as soon as we're done with Flosstube.
Because she has all the finishes.
All
and
the finishes.
Look at my kitties.
Aww.
They're sitting side by side on this little stool that my grandpa made. Like staring out the window, probably plotting what they would do to squirrels that are running by.
Or the other cat.
Or the
Or
other cat.
Or the other
neighborhood.
cat. Okay. So now we're moving on to haul, right?
Or do we do plans? then?
No, after plans.
Oh.
Haul, plans after haul.
Oh, okay, whatever.
We take a week off. We don't know what we're
We know what
doing.
we're doing.
So Sarah and I, when we were running around getting space heaters for my house last Saturday, did stop by CC to cheer ourselves up, but I didn't really buy that much. I bought this piece of blue, like teal, it's from Needle Bling Designs. And it's something blue. I can't pronounce it. I don't know what it's. So I have this, and then I have these threads because I'm going to stitch. I can't show it to you
No, that's not one.
Why can't you show it to her?
because it's just the pattern.
Oh,
It's a pattern of Shira.
Princess of Power.
Yeah, because I've
Fine.
recently been reminded of my childhood love of Shira. So I'm gonna do it on this. I'm hoping it will work. These are the colors. The only color I'm worried about is one of these blues,
Is
but
this
it'll
one
be okay.
yours?
Oh, yeah. We got these little things at CC that are like gauges, like to start in the corner, like corner gauges that they 3D printed.
Oh, those are neat.
I
didn't
like
see
it.
those,
I know, we
yeah.
should have shown you when we were there.
Or you could have got me one.
We could have. We
coulda,
could have, woulda, coulda,
shoulda.
shoulda. And then I don't know why I bought this because I'm not going to start it anytime soon, but I was feeling sorry for myself because of my furnace. So I bought the equality sampler that I asked about last time.
Hello.
You know, it's got lots of over one. All the letters are over one, but I'm hoping that I can like work on it and figure it out and maybe replace with backstitch. I definitely want to do this. It's just going to be way down the road. Way down the road. And then I did a last minute purchase from Market with Black Needle Society because they were there and Athena was walking around doing Insta stories from the different rooms, which is dangerous. So this is Athena's fault in the best way. So she was in the Forbidden Fiber Co. room, and I thought that these marble patterns, like you bought the pattern, then you bought the floss. Well, you get the pattern free when you buy the floss that goes with it.
Well, that may have just been a market deal.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
So I would have bought them all because they're all amazing. So now I'm going to, they're not on Forbidden Fiber Co. yet, so I'm hoping to find them at some point. So I bought Danvers, which of course is the Captain Marvel. And then that's the floss that goes with it. And I bought Jolly Green, which is the Hulk pattern, and the floss, which is amazing.
I
That is
guess
amazing.
so.
So
I
good.
don't know if it was on Bobby's or if it's on Sarah, Memphis Sarah's. I guess the ladies from the shop in Blue Earth,
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota, since they're the Jolly Green Giant, they ordered a bunch of the Jolly Green
Oh,
thread
fun.
for their shop.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's
Which I
cute.
thought was really cool.
So my goal is to get the rest of these because the flosses are amazing and the patterns are really good. Like just one color, they're like 45 by 45,
Yeah,
50 by
like
50.
stitches.
And so like good thing to take like on vacations and stuff. And with the Black Needle Society, they sent lots of little extras. And I was like, oh, that's because I'm special. But it's not. I think they gave these out. Naturally. I'm not special. I got these little thread keeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, like thread cards,
Floss drops.
floss drops. I got a thread keep,
We're smart.
which this is another little gauge, which is really cool. A cool sticker. And then this candle that smells really good. It's like a little,
Eli.
yes, and it smells like blood orange.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to open it so you could smell it. It's really nice. It's strong. It's really good though.
Ooh, that does.
I might
smell
put it in
good.
my
I
car.
like that. Yeah. I like
It
it.
has a little air freshener in my car. Oh, I thought you got one.
I did, but I haven't sniffed it.
Yeah, it smells good. I might put it like in my little in my car because as it starts to get warm,
Yeah.
and I think that's it. I mean, I bought that Shira pattern, but I can't really show because I did I buy anything else?
Shouldn't have a picture of it on our Etsy.
Yeah, I can look while you guys are. Yeah, you guys, you go ahead and
I don't have any haul. I haven't bought anything lately.
Yeah, that won't be nearly enough time.
I mean,
Sarah, though, we
Sarah
got
has a lot,
Okay. So
You bought fabric.
I did buy fabric, but I didn't bring it over here, so.
all right, so I went a little nuts, buying from different people from Market. So, should I start with that? I don't know.
Sure.
Okay. So I don't know if I don't think this was a Market release, but Lindy Stitches posted it when she got back from Market, and it's from Tullen
That's
Emblem,
amazing.
and it's the Birds and Berries series. I think there's 4 right now, and this is the Northern
They're
Cardinal.
so pretty.
They are
They are
pretty.
super pretty, and they have, I mean, it's only 87 by 87, and there are
And Lindy Stitches is
1,
carrying them on her
2,
shop
3,
now.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. There are 32 colors in that little sucker.
That's
Gosh, that's crazy.
It's gonna be amazing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And so whenever you get something from her, we keep moving everything. You always get a little extra postcard. And so she put a couple on sale that she's had previously. So a little mouse and a little turtle.
Not sure what
I don't have, but I had to have. Okay. Then from Bobby at Pumpkin Creek Primitives, she was doing her haul video. And as soon as I saw this, I had to have it. It's called Counting Creamers. And our great grandmother Clements on our father's side was famous for being a klepto and stealing creamer pitchers.
She would tell her grandmother, she's like, June, put this in your purse.
Hey, clean this out and put it in your purse. So she would empty out the little pitchers, and she would have my grandmother put them in her purse and she would steal them.
She's
So
probably the reason that they have individual creamer.
she
Right,
probably
it's
is.
on
My
her
great grandma
box.
Clements is probably the reason, yes, that they have individual creamer.
She would
cups now.
also, we would go to cafeterias like
Oh,
Furs
yes.
or, well, not Furs, but
For
like we had-
pooches.
yeah, we had called Pooches, and then there was another one.
the forum.
The forum shop, and then she would
She would
try to tip the people that like clean off the tables, even though they're not really supposed to accept tips. And she'd be
Right.
like, will you take this money?
the bus people, if someone came around and tried to give you extra drinks, anything like, because they didn't
Yeah.
really have servers, but she would always tip them. And
Yeah,
if you
sneak up
didn't
money.
take it, she'd say she would cry. You don't want
Yeah.
this old lady to cry, do you?
Yeah.
She was a pretty amazing woman. She's the saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, come sit next to me, is 100% a grandma Clements.
Yeah.
So Bobby, I got the Count the Creamers, and then since things can't travel alone, I got all the witches from Little Stitcher.
Which is really cute.
Yeah,
Not
that's
from Little
super cute.
Stitcher, it's from
Not
Tiny
Little
Modernist.
Stitchers. I'm sorry, Tiny Modernist. And I think I'm gonna do a drum.
It's really cute.
And then from Black Needle Society, I got from Lila's Studio, I got Spring Parade 1 and Spring Parade 2.
These are super cute too.
And I think I want to stitch like 3 or 4 of them together and do little drums.
Those are really cute.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
super
cute. I love their little cars.
I love them too. I love that they're little veggies or the little egg. And then from Cece and Company, I had them get me Kathy Barrick's Parliament of Owls. This is part of the collective nouns that she's doing with
Her daughter.
her daughter. And then I also got a Party of Peacocks. And then from Liz Matthews, I got Parade of Elephants. From Jeanette Douglas, I got the Vintage Acorn.
Bobby was saying she hopes they do a Murder of Crows.
I hope they
which
do
would
a
be
Murder of Crows
amazing.
too.
Yeah.
And then from Primrose Cottage, I got A, B, C. And those were my big, I went crazy, had to have everything for Market Hall. Then I ordered more of my fabric from Fabric Flair for my other 2 winter animals in my Year in the Woods. And this was listed under the greens, and it's not, it's yellow. I thought,
that's
and
crazy.
it's called daffodil, so I should have known it was yellow, but I guess I thought it was gonna be like the very springy green color that's on the leaves of a daffodil. So it'll get used for something, but it's not gonna get used for what I
No, I mean,
wanted.
it's like lemon.
Yeah,
yellow.
It's very lemon
yellow.
yellow, because I want something very spring green for my
It's really
a year in the
washed out,
woods
but
spring animals.
There.
Then, there you
Very
go.
yellow.
Okay. I bought Mrs. Hen from Stitchy Princess Black, who is a Ukrainian designer. And I'm gonna stitch it on the fabric flare chicken wire that we got.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be super cute.
Yeah, it's gonna be
good.
super cute. I'm probably
Patterns
starting,
are fun to stitch.
yeah, and I'm probably
Yeah.
starting this tonight. I have everything for it. Okay, then Whitney and I both ordered Starlight Stitchery Edgar Allan Poe box,
Yes. And I forgot to bring mine.
and she forgot to bring hers, so Sarah show. All right, so here are the patterns. It's Tusk and Cardinal Annabelle Lee,
I love this one.
Yeah, the patterns are good.
Cobweb and Rose House of Usher.
I love this one too.
There was an extra witchy stitcher pattern.
Do they send these to you digitally if you want them or no? Just like
No,
this?
it's just
Just
like
like this.
that.
Because Night Spirit Studio wasn't able to contribute. I think she's had some health issues
Yes.
going on. So Witchy Stitcher stepped up, and there were two from Witchy Stitcher. There is Poe the Raven. And then Master the
This is
Macabre.
amazing.
This is
Yeah.
amazing.
Her portraits are amazing.
They really are.
And then Foxglove and Crow is a toast for Edgar.
Oh, it's a lot.
I know. This very light mottled, I assume it's for the portrait fabric. Three great colors, the Raven, Mask of Death, and Descent into the Maelstrom.
The colors are so good.
Some little Raven floss drops and a little charm. Edgar Allan Poe sticker. Oh, another sticker, a little Raven notebook, tea, which smells really
Ooh.
It
delicious.
does smell good.
And this will be going on whenever I start stitching Edgar Allan Poe, he will be my zipper full. So
Yeah, he's so cute.
he's awesome. So that was the Edgar Allan Poe box from Starlight
Ooh, that does
Stitchery.
smell good.
I need to buy like a tea infuser.
Yeah.
It smells like vanilla and
Okay. Oh, this is everything. Oh, well, that's okay. And then I also love artsy stationery stuff. I have a huge washi tape collection that's really out of control. And so I saw this needle and note. I'd never heard of them before. They popped up on my Instagram. And it's, you get something stitchy and you get something stationary. I didn't think the price was bad at all, and I will be ordering from them again. You get everything for one whole pattern. So this box was bunny, and it may be called something else, like spring bunny or something. But here is the pattern you get.
oh, it's really cute.
It's cute.
Yeah. You get
The
all the
colors are
DMC
really good.
floss already. Oh, and there's even a needle on the back. Already
Wow.
sorted out and labeled. Silk and Colors, Bark and Branches, which must be for the bunnies.
Oh, that feels
That's a really pretty
nice.
brown too.
Very pretty.
Enough
Ooh.
of your fabric. And I think that's a fabric flare.
Mhm.
So I love fabric flare fabrics. And then there were some little bunny pins. They're so cute. I'm so excited. Bunny stickers.
Oh, those are cool.
Bunny,
Yeah, it's got some neat stuff in it.
bunny washi tape.
What a cool idea. How
And
much
black-
was this?
60
Oh,
black Post-it notes, and then
ooh, black Post-it notes.
these write on black paper. They're
That's cool.
Oh, neat.
they're the jelly rolls from Sakura. They're the Moonlight and the metallic.
How
So they'll be really
fun. Well,
cool.
that's really cool, actually.
Yeah, and so I think you can pre-order her
I love
cherry
this.
blossom box right now, and I think I'm gonna
Oh,
order the
yeah.
cherry blossom.
Cross stitch pattern X.
And I think she has a couple ones that like she didn't sell all of them. Like there's a love letters.
Is this the person? Like, do they make their own patterns?
This is maybe.
That's a really neat.
I don't
pattern.
know
It
enough
makes me
about
think of somebody.
Mama Witch.
Yeah, also, kind of, I don't know. It makes me think of somebody. but I can't think of
So
it.
this will probably get started pretty soon too. I just need to dig out a
Ooh,
bag
little chocolate.
and some chocolates. I didn't want to bring that out because you two are sitting here.
Right, I mean, there's.
That's
two
her
of
folder
them.
where Hershey
One for
Kisses
each
and the
of
Edgar
us.
Allan Poe box too.
Yeah,
I know.
she won't share.
Okay, and then I ordered these way back in December off someone on Etsy, and I cannot remember. I can look it up if you're interested and put it down below. They are an amazing shop. They were supposed to ship from South Korea, and my package got held up in customs. It was like I bought 6 little pins. It was like maybe $21 total to turn into needle minders. And, you know, we waited and waited and waited, nothing showed up. So I just sent them a message and I said, you know, this package has never arrived. They researched it on their end. That's how they found it was stuck. And they either offered to refund them or they would just resend them. And I was like, well, I want the pins, so just resend them. And they did. So 3 of them showed up today. I'm hoping the other 3 will show up soon. I got a little lucky cat, a little believe in yourself Yeti. They're kind of hard to see when I turn them into needle minders. They're really tiny. They're smaller than I thought they would be, but they're perfect. And a Coochie Kobe from Bob's Burgers. It makes me so happy. Anyway, and finally, we got some stitchy kindness from Heather Goodwin, who is Punky Pearls. I bought the booklet pouch from her that I'm using for my Year in the Woods. Everything is in there. And I guess I went on and on about it because I do really love it. And so, and I had mentioned in the video that I would love some stickers. So she sent us each
They're so cute.
a little panda sticker.
Oh,
They're so cute. And I guess I'll share with them, but I don't really want to. And a very nice note to my favorite 3 Trails Stitchers. Here are a couple of my Sassy Panda logo stickers. Thank you so much for your support. Love watching your videos. Happy stitching, Heather, AKA Punky Pearls.
That's so nice. Thank you.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you. So
We love stickers.
one for you, one for you. Stitch the stress away.
Stickers are the best. Once we figure out how to use our Cricut,
And I'm gonna
Right.
take,
perhaps we will figure that out.
I'm gonna take the
ourselves.
purple and then you two can decide.
I don't care, just take one.
So I guess it kind of was the Sara show today.
I figured you would go red.
I figured I'd go blue.
Really? I thought you would go red.
Interesting.
Anyway, so thank you very
Interesting.
much. And thank you to everyone who did my Nashville shopping for me. I still have things coming from Crazy Annie's. I still have some pattern because I really spread the love around on Nashville this year. I just kind of went,
That's good though.
well, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. I gave an order to everybody. So yeah, that's it.
All right, so that was an epic Sarah haul.
Right.
It's like the Sarah Palooza, if you will.
It really was.
So next is plans. My plans are I'm gonna work on my suffragist tonight, possibly tomorrow. I am on spring break this week, so I don't know. I'll just stitch whatever. I am kind of anxious to get a start on the 3rd row of My Fabulous Women, just because. Oh, that's what I was gonna show. It would be nice to get that done so I can. Mom's gonna turn it into a wall cane. It's gonna be above my mantle. Here's my Shira pattern. It's amazing. So this will be on, it's on pink here, but it's gonna be on here and I really hope it works.
Oh, we forgot to get your backpack.
Yeah.
It's in the car, don't forget.
And yeah, so those, I don't know. If I start anything, it'll probably be Shira, but I would really like to get definitely I'm almost done with the bottom half of the suffragist and then I could move up to the top.
I'm having a hard time stitching just in general. Like
Yeah.
all my stuff is Halloween stuff, which is usually great, but I have not been in the mood to do Halloween.
I think it's just
so-
because it's spring, like the weather's getting
So
better.
I started the bird. So I'm gonna try to finish it, and then honestly, I have no idea. Maybe something at the Silver Needle will.
Yeah, that's where we're
Spark
headed
my
to the Silver
interest.
Needle on Tuesday. We're excited. And we're going to
We're excited.
Pahuska to eat at the Pioneer Roman Restaurant to have some tomato soup.
'Cause it's amazing.
We're driving 4 hours to eat tomato soup
That's
because
right.
that's how we roll.
That's what we do.
And then go to the Silver Needle. So we both we went to CC today and I didn't buy anything because I don't know that I'll buy a lot at the Silver Needle, but we said that last time.
We said
Yeah.
that last time and we all spent over.
It's just a
$100.
really nice shop and they have a nice collection of just about, everyone
They
you
have
can
a
think
lot
of.
yeah.
So
Well, and I feel like they had a really good collection of kind of older patterns that we thought maybe might have even been out of print. I don't know that they necessarily
Yeah.
were, but older patterns that some shops don't always stock because they don't have the space. So
Yeah, they had some Halloween stuff that I'd never seen
Yeah.
before, so it's kind of nice. So I'm looking forward to that. Just a little one day getaway.
I'm gonna start Mrs. Hen tonight, and I'm gonna post it. I know there's been some people that have been doing like a Ukrainian Sal and things like that, so I'm gonna try and find those hashtags and post along with that. And then I will probably also go ahead and start the next pattern in the Bird Crush, which is the ducks. I don't know what they're called because it's over there, but yeah. And I redid my sewing room this week, so all my cross stitch stuff is out, and I actually have a table I can set out to sort thread. So some of my thread might actually get sorted and put away this week. I don't have to
Hey,
sit on the floor to do
Mine
it.
won't.
Well, I know, but
It'll just stay in a
it's
giant
driving
bag.
me nuts because I have a huge box and a bag of it, and it needs to get put away. Especially if I've got to get 30 some odd colors
Yeah, you want to see what you
for
have.
that
for
cardinal.
sure.
I want to see what I have
And
first.
wait till Joanne's on sale.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so those are our plans. So that's probably it for cross stitch. We were gonna do a giveaway close to spring break and then we forgot.
We
so-
weren't. I totally forgot. So I'm gonna apologize 1,000 times. And I'm just gonna say we're gonna do a schools out giveaway. And maybe between now and then we can get a few.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. I really thought I was gonna get my sewing room done in one day, and it's taken me all
Well, I think it
week.
just kind of snuck up on us.
And it, yeah, just like, I can't believe my spring break is it's over. And I have to go back
For like
for
10
like 49 days.
Yeah. But who's counting?
But who's counting? So we will do this. We will celebrate school being out, and I promise I will get some bags made. I might even get, I have a new bag pattern that
Excuse me.
Whitney had bought that I might try, and I might even try and get, I don't know, maybe one of the sew together bags or something. We'll have a couple different things hopefully we can do.
We'll get our act together.
We'll get our act together. And I do know we have some duplicate patterns
We
that
won't,
were.
we won't, but we might get a giveaway together.
I know we have some duplicate patterns that were gifted to us, and my mom also has some duplicates that
Yes.
we're gonna try and pull all those and put them in one spot, and maybe we can do several giveaways over the summer, so.
Yeah. All right, so that's probably it for stitching. So if you don't want to hear our little media corner, what we're reading, watching, or listening to, you can hit the road. We won't take it personally.
Hit the road, check.
That's copyright. I'm kidding.
right?
But yeah, we won't take it personally because we've rambled quite a bit. Sarah's haul was 52 years long because she had all the stuff. So
I went crazy. You know those, so I was telling them, you know, the things on TikTok where people will show like all their Disney haul or all their this or that, or like all their Funko Pops, and they'll go, I'm in severe credit card debt. That's kind of how I feel right now. It's like, the credit card needs to be put away for a while. I need to take a nap. But there was just stuff that I'm really into smalls right now, and I saw so many different things that,
there's lots of birds too. I feel like it's
Yeah.
a big, there's lots of like
and I love
animal
birds.
patterns.
Yes.
Animal patterns.
We
And-
come from that, honestly. Our grandmother just, any bird in
Yeah,
the
she loved
sky.
birds.
We love birds, so.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to our media corner. It's gonna be exciting. Get ready. I took
It's gonna be
notes.
super
Oh,
exciting.
she
I didn't
took
take any
notes. I
notes.
didn't
Well,
either.
because I keep forgetting. It's been 2 weeks.
I keep
So
forgetting too.
as far as reading, I read a graphic novel, a kid's graphic novel called Long Distance. It's by the same author that wrote, there's a graphic novel that's for kids called Fake Blood. That's sort of like a play on
Oh.
Buffy.
Yeah.
So Long Distance is their next graphic novel, and it's pretty fun. It's about kids that are sort of like loners, like, you know, kids that are into computers and different things like that. And their parents think they need more friends. And so they send them to this camp called, it's like Camp New Best Friend or something like that. And it turns out that the camp is not what they think it is. And it was really fun. It's a fun book.
Is it, could you put it in your element?
Oh yeah, it's in my library.
Oh, and what's
Yeah.
the first one?
I put Fake Blood in my library because
Okay.
I read it and there wasn't anything I thought
I
was
might have to,
nutty.
I have some credit on Amazon because I returned mom's remote that didn't work for her TV, so
Mm.
maybe I'll get on and buy that.
Yeah.
Not TV, her chair.
I read, I finished Escape from Chernobyl, which I can't remember the name of the author because I didn't think to look.
I thought I just.
I put it in my bag.
Oh,
So
okay.
But it's a kid's book as well. I mean, I could put it in my library, but I think it's probably more middle grade. But it was really good. It was well written and interesting spin. It had some real life characters, but very few. So it was like a fictional account of
There's
what
a book
kids
that's
went
gonna
through.
be on the Mark Twain list next year.
I've read
It's,
that, Blackbird Girls.
Blackbird Girls.
Yeah. Sorry. No, it's just a read about Chernobyl.
Well, no, I just thought it was interesting that I saw that one at the book fair and then Blackbird Girls was on the list for next year. And it was just kind of, things kind of like 1 year, everything was Titanic. And
Yeah.
I feel like kind of, it goes in those cycles. And so it
Yes,
was just
I think,
interesting.
well,
Because I
they-
think there was another one about Chernobyl in the book fair besides
Yeah.
that one.
I think like there was an anniversary recently, right? Would have been 35 years.
Jeez.
And then they did the HBO series on Chernobyl. And I think Chernobyl's been in the news again because of what's happening in
Yeah.
the Ukraine. So, yeah. So I don't know.
It just-
It's always
it's
been
just-
interesting to me, but I mean, I was 11 when it happened. So
Yeah.
of course I remember seeing it. on
It's
the news,
just
so.
always interesting to me how things kind of come
Yeah.
through a cycle and
Yeah.
everything's this or everything's that.
Yeah, definitely with kids. Yeah.
With kids
for
books,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
And with cross stitch patterns, like we were saying, like you'll see a ton of bird stuff and then you'll see
Right.
a ton of, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I also finished The Relentless Moon, the third book in the Lady Astronaut series by Mary, is it Cowell Robinson or Robinson Cowell? I don't, it's one of those. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I love that series. It got a little slow in the middle, but once I went back to it, I finished it without any problem. I highly recommend it if you like anything about space or like early space program, but it's an alternate history thing. It's like sci-fi alternate history. Like there's a asteroid that hits the Earth and they have to figure out the space program moves much quicker because they have to figure out how they're going to get people off the planet, basically.
Oh, okay. So
And
they're not
women
gonna
are
go drill,
astronauts.
they're not gonna go drill on the asteroid
Yeah.
and leave Bruce Willis there
Yeah,
to.
no.
set off
Whatever,
the
it
nuke?
could happen.
Yeah, good.
I am 100%.
I mean, this year it certainly could. After the last few years, we could certainly have to send Bruce Willis into space.
Murder hornets,
Yeah.
meth alligators.
Yeah,
Who knows
the whole
what's
thing.
under
So,
that.
but anyway, I
that's
recommend
not
it if you're
yours.
into
That's not
that stuff.
yours.
And now I'm reading a kid's historical fiction book called The Hope Chest, which is I can't remember the author's name,
You're
but it's
bad.
about it takes place with my cats. You're gonna hear my cats tearing into boxes.
No, I'm trying to get her to stop.
It's a little girl whose sister is a suffragist and she's like trying to find her because the parents didn't agree. And so the older sister left home and she's going to find her. And it's right before the amendment vote.
Oh, okay.
So it's just, I mean, it's like a intermediate grade book, but reading it. And I'm still reading The Silent House. And then as far as watching, I've not watched any more Peaky Blinders. I need to catch up now because Whitney's watching it. So I've got to catch up. But I'm ready for season 3. I watched Apple TV came to our cable platform, like on our DVR, we can get Apple TV. And so I finally got Apple TV after 25,000 years. And so I watched the first episode of For All Mankind, which is another space alternate history thing. Because I definitely have a style. And then I also started Long Way Up, which is Ewan McGregor and his friend. This is the third one where they've ridden motorcycles, either like they went around the equator, and this one is from the tip of Chile all the way up to Los Angeles, so like 13,000 miles. And it's enjoyable. And then I also watched a documentary on, I think it was Showtime, about Attica, which has been on there for a while. I was never in the mood to watch it, but highly recommend it. I mean, it is a little graphic towards the end. But if you're at all interested in the history of Attica, recommend. And that's it. I watched some Marvel movies. I watched Captain Marvel and I watched Infinity War and Endgame again. I don't know why.
I watched those too. They were on TV.
Yeah, and then I just sit and cry for
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do I do this to myself?
You're an idiot.
I am an idiot. So anyway,
Okay, I'm not reading or listening to anything. I watched,
do my listening.
do you want to do your listening?
Mm-mm.
You're not listening to anything?
I'm listening to My Favorite Murder.
Oh, okay. I watched Deepwater, which is a new Ben Affleck movie on Hulu,
They're like, it's amazing
It was-
on the commercials.
I
I'm
know,
like, it's so good.
It looked like it would be such a like criminal type thriller. I personally thought it was kind of boring. Like it was a little slow. I also watched a movie and I can't remember the name of it, but it has now I can't remember her
It's got
name.
actors in it.
Yes. She is dating Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, what's her name? Megan Fox.
Megan
Megan Fox, yes. It's on Netflix. It's kind of a thriller kind of movie. I wish I could remember the name of it. I don't even have my phone. I started Peaky Blinders. I'm on, I think, the 3rd episode of season 3. I think that's,
Now her son's watching it too.
yeah, he's watching it too, which surprises me because I didn't think it would be something he would be into, but he really likes it too. I think that's it. It's hard to remember because I didn't.
Yeah, I feel like
I
I've
didn't
watched
write
other
anything down,
things, but I
yeah.
don't. Those are the things that like stood out to me.
I mean, I watched a couple 2020 episodes and that kind of stuff,
yeah.
but
I'm really glad
think
Law and
that's it.
Order is back. I've really enjoyed those.
I didn't read anything this week. I have 2 books I need to read and write quizzes for school, and I just didn't want to. So I didn't read those this week, so I'll probably have to start those next week. I listened to 2 episodes of Strange and Unexplained. I listened to the Mothman episode, which you should listen to, and the one before that. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, they were really good. I really like listening to her. And then I restarted season 2 of 10 for More Wicked podcast about the judge in Texas who was shot, because I had never finished that one. And so it's pretty interesting because like you think everything's wrapping up by the 3rd episode, but there's 3 more episodes. So I'm anxious to finish listening to that. I watched a documentary on Epix called Fall River, which is they start out by telling you, Fall Rivers, that because of Lizzie Borden, but then it has nothing to do with Lizzie Borden. It was very interesting. It was actually, it has to do with sex workers and pimps, and it all kind of started in the 70s and 80s. And there were 3 women that were murdered. And as you go along, it's really kind of figuring out who really murdered these women and who's really in prison for the right reasons. And it's just really kind of sad. You kind of feel like these people had their early lives just didn't leave them a lot of options, but it was really good. I think it was a very well made documentary, and they kind of give you where to go to follow up, because it sort of takes us right up to now and kind of where these people are sitting with their appeals and things. So I'm usually not someone who would normally watch something where you have to wonder if people are innocent or not. I prefer the, oh yeah, they definitely did it, send them off.
The Dateline brand.
The Dateline brand of, oh yeah, he did it, set him up for life. But it was really good. It was really well made. And then I'm watching From, which is also on Epix, about the people that are stuck in the town.
Oh, I watched the first one of those. I
Yeah.
can't remember what you were talking about. The first one was pretty good. I just didn't.
Yeah. And so I think, and usually I try and wait and watch, like when something like that's on, I try and wait and watch them all at once. And I can't, I've got to watch it every week. So I think I'm caught up to episode 4. I started watching Cults and
Extreme Beliefs.
Extreme Beliefs.
It's from like 3 or 4 years ago, or maybe it's not been that long, but it feels like it because of COVID.
Right, could be.
Yeah.
And it's like each episode, it's Meredith Vieira or is it not her?
Cecilia Vargas.
That's who it is.
And they're really good. And it's kind of like being able to watch murder documentaries. I kind of really like watching those things because it always fascinates me that it's not always the people you think that kind of get caught up in this. And I was doing pretty good until they did the Children of God episode.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
And that one really, really disturbed me.
I'm surprised they never did a second season of that.
I'm hoping they'll do another season. I think I have like 2 or 3 more left to watch. And
What's it on?
It's on Epix. No, it's not. It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. I'm sorry.
I feel like maybe I've seen
It's on Hulu.
some
I feel
of
like I've
them,
seen a few
but-
of, like a few years ago, I may have watched some, and now I'm
Yeah.
kind of getting back to finishing. I watched something on Hulu called Killer Cases, and it's basically cases that you already know, but then it goes into the court side of it, like how they use
Tried
the
them.
evidence, how they tried them. It was pretty interesting. I feel like there's other stuff I watched this week. I watched a lot of Flosstube, which for me is kind of new. I didn't usually watch a whole bunch.
Mhm.
I watched Bobby's 2-hour Nashville spectacular and Memphis Sarah's Nashville one. That was it. I worked a lot on my room and yeah, I think that's it. Is she taking it out?
No, she sent us a picture of her cute kitties.
You want some of my mom's kitties?
Well, that's,
I don't care. Here they are.
yeah, you can blow it up a little bit.
I do.
So there's Ethel and Lucy.
So really cute.
They're really cute. They'll be a year in another month or two.
Yeah, because they were 9 months when they
Yeah,
got.
when we got them.
All right, well, we will wrap it up and let you go. We're gonna watch some movies. We're gonna go eat at an Independence institution later called Mugs Up.
We ate at a downtown, we ate at a Kansas City institution.
Yeah, we're really
today.
being healthy today. We were gonna like, we'll just have a sandwich for dinner, and then we went to Mugs Up to get my mom some lunch, and we're like, well, we'll have Mugs
That
Up.
smells really good. We're gonna have Mugs Up. We had Manny's today, which is a Mexican restaurant downtown Kansas City that is,
It's one of the, it's like, at this point, it might be the oldest.
it might be,
That's
it might be.
amazing.
But it's just, it's family run. It's always been family
Yeah.
run and it's just, oh my God, it's so good.
It really is good.
It is
It's
good.
just like Kansas City.
So
Like,
Kansas City institution for lunch,
Independence
Independence
one.
institution for dinner.
Mugs Up is like, we've probably talked about it on here before, but it's like, it's loose meat. I don't know, not everybody does that across the country or around the world.
Yeah, apparently
It's
that's
like-
kind of a Midwest thing. We didn't
Yeah,
really
it's
know
like
that.
loose meat burgers, which is, sounds disgusting, but.
And then
it
we're gonna
is.
come home and be very healthy for dessert. We're having fruit pizzas.
Yeah, this is apparently not a diety day, so.
Is it
It
ever,
never
though?
is with
No,
us.
we had, the last time we got together, we had
New
salads.
salads.
With
It's
fried
good.
chicken on it.
We'll get it together.
We'll get it
Someday.
together. I don't know, in 2050.
So we will wrap it up and let you guys go. I hope you guys have a great week. We will possibly be back next Saturday. I don't know. We've kind of, I don't know why we want it.
I don't
but-
know.
You never know what'll happen. Perhaps by some other HVAC thing will go
Let's
out.
hope
Or,
not.
yeah, I don't know. Like locust infestations or I don't know what. So random. But anyway, so we will let you go and I hope you have a good week. I hope you get some stitching in, stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you next time. There's a guy riding by.
There's a guy. We gotta hit the. I know, we gotta hit the
There's
thing.
just a guy like riding by.
You
on a
forgot
bike.
you forgot your see you real soon.
Oh, see you real soon. Bye.
There's just some random.
Bye.
Oh, I can't find the hi guys.
Oh, no.